traders, step one. Remember, take notes, okay? Try not to take notes too copiously though, all right? Too plentifully, because I don't want you being distracted by your note taking while I'm actually covering concept after concept after concept. So do more thorough note taking when you watch this presentation again. Do light note taking as we go through the talk today. So step one is probably the most important step of all. It is setting a maximum loss per day. It continues to astound me, traders, how many people are operating in the markets, trying to earn their living in the markets, trying to make money in the markets without having a specific set maximum dollar loss amount per day that they operate through. This is the number one thing you must establish in your trading. And you have to make sure that you become disciplined enough to never allow a single day to ever exceed the number that you set for yourselves. Now, in my organization, I actually set this daily number for every single one of my traders. It is set by me. It is set by my organization. You see, every trader has to go through this matrix that you see right here. They start off at training level. Every trader starts off at training level. And what they're given a $50,000 training account. They're told that their maximum share exposure on any given trade is 500. These are specific things that every trader should have. Total buying power, maximum share exposure amount. This is how we begin to build our trading plan and the rules that are part of our trading plan. So we have a maximum share exposure number as well. And here is what we're talking about specifically in step one, the daily loss amount. No trader at training level can ever go beyond $200 down on any given day. Now, if a trader does pass the $200 down mark, let's say $201 or $202, they have 6 seconds to do the right thing. 6 seconds to liquidate the account. 6 seconds to get out of every trade. 6 seconds to go flat. And if they fail to go flat in 6 seconds, I have algorithms that will auto liquidate every single position that the account has, and they will go flat in the blink of an eye. Now, my traders are told that they should not allow my algorithms to save them, because each time a trader allows my algorithm to do their job, that becomes a negative notation in their trading history. I want the trader to be disciplined enough to do the right thing. I want a trader to be disciplined enough to do the most important thing, which is to not lose money. Let me explain this to you. Listen, there are tens of thousands of traders who actually believe that their number one function, their number one job is to make money. And this is absolutely wrong, traders. Your job is not to make money. It is the market's job to make money. It is the market's job to go up or to go down. It is the market's job to behave. It is your job to kill the market when the market is not behaving. You see, there are tens of thousands of people who have their job in this game wrong. They're trying to win. That's not your job. It is the market's job to win. They're trying to make money. It is not your job to make money. It is the market's job to make money. They're trying to do the market's job. Let me give you an example. If you were to buy Apple at $130, and Apple goes from $130 to $135, what did you do except pray? Absolutely nothing. It is Apple that rose from 130 to 135. It is Apple that increased in price. It is Apple that made the money. It is the stock's job after you enter to do the right thing. Your job, your most important function in the trading equation is to kill the market, is to chop the stock's head off when it's failing to do its job. In a very real sense, you are an employer. The stock is the employee whom you've hired. The moment you enter a stock, you tell your employee you either perform well on your job or you get eliminated. But where do you get eliminated? You have to be able to eliminate the stock. You have to be able to kill the game before ever touching your maximum loss per day. And if you can do this one step, if you can define a specific dollar amount, just like I've done here, guys, if you can define a specific dollar amount and you can make sure that there is not ever a single day that exceeds, all right, this maximum loss per day, you will have gone head and shoulders above what the vast majority of traders can do. Because I will tell you that this is at the root of a large portion of traders' losses. They don't lose consistently because they don't have a max loss, and if they do, they don't adhere to a max loss. Adhering to a maximum loss per day is going to make all of your losses start to become consistent. They will be consistently less than $200. And so you have to understand that the first act toward becoming a better trader is to lose consistently. Not to have your losses all over the place in all different types of sizes. To start losing consistently is the first act. And remember, it is not your job to make money. It is your job to not lose money. One more thing here. This is very important, very important. When I say it is not your job, it is your job to not lose money. You see, $200 is not money. When you lose 150, if your maximum is 200, anything under 200 is not losing money. Losing money is when you violate your maximum loss per day. You see, $201 is now starting to lose money. Less than 200 is not losing money. Your job is not to lose money, not to go beyond your maximum loss per day. Now, as I've mentioned, I actually set this for my traders, and it is $200 at their training level. Now, what they have to do in order to get beyond training level, they have to go into the markets and they have to make a cumulative net profit of $3,000. That's it. They don't have to make that in a day. They don't have to make $3,000 in a week. They can accumulate the $3,000 gradually over time. But once they have achieved $3,000, they have fully graduated the training level. And once they graduate the training level, that $50,000 practice account becomes a real account with $50,000 of buying power in it. And now they're going to have to repeat what they did for real. They have to achieve a $3,000 gain without ever losing more than $200 on any given day. You see, traders, making $3,000 with $50,000, that's not the hard part. I told you stocks go up without your help. Stocks go up by themselves. Stocks make money without your participation. The market doesn't need you to make $3,000. It's going to make $3,000. However, you have to make $3,000 responsibly by not allowing a maximum loss per day. You're going to be watched and evaluated how you make this $3,000. You're going to make this $3,000 responsibly, not like a gambler, not like a wild, fanatical trader. You're not going to be all over the place. You're going to make that $3,000 in a very controlled, professional type of way. You see, it's not just the gain that you should be after. It's making the gain professionally. You understand? Making the gain in a way that clearly shows that you never allow the money to be at risk. This is what trading organizations look for in a trader. This is what Wall Street firms and hedge funds want to see in their traders. Not just a gain, not just gambling. They want to see a trader that never allows the market or a stock to put the firm's money at risk. And this is the attitude you should be taking with your money. You should never let a stock rob you of your future. You should never let a stock or the market take your financial life away from you. And so it's not just making the $3,000 that I'm looking for. I'm looking for how a trader makes that $3,000. I'm looking to see the trait that is the most important trait amongst all professional traders. They don't allow the money to drop very far, ever. And so I know that I am belaboring this point, but it is number one on my list for a reason, because I promise you, every losing trader in every market does not do step number one. But I guarantee you, every professional trader you ever run into will have step number one, in perfect control.